Yeah, that's our identity. Teams know we want to play fast. We want to play in transition, and from day one, that's the goal. And I know I'm a transition player. I know everyone on this team wants to get in transition. So we knew that they didn't want to get back in transition. Especially like Queen and Zion and their bigs. Like we want to run them and transition to get easy points off of that.
Well, you guys, that's the other thing. You want to play that way, but lately you haven't been playing as much that way. And it seems like you got back to it, pretty efficiently tonight.
Yeah, like I said, with the guys that are out, everyone knew that we had to take, another level step, and being competitive and doing the things that we've been doing from day one in training camp and stuff like that. We knew we couldn't have any letdowns. We had to kind of play so-called a perfect game or whatever just to, be in it.
How about you're a guy who doesn't usually get more offensive opportunities in several halves this season. We haven't even taken a shot in the first half. So is that more you just a guy who wants to fit in with the flow when what's going on and take your opportunities as they arise? Yeah,
I've always been a guy that I'm never going to force any type of shots. I'm going to let the game come to me. If I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. If I'm in transition, I'm going to get to the basket. Never like to force any type of shots. I've always been a guy just let the game come to me.
I think that was, bullet it out, that was a career first half high for you. Kind of feel good to, in that sense, get some scoring up on the boards.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that was a career first half high. Well, that's good to know. I feel like everything was clicking, like just getting in transition, doing what I do, getting into the paint, finding my teammates. Teammates were finding me open, 3 balls falling, so everything was clicking.
Isaac, Billy went with Jalen in the starting lineup tonight. He kind of, with 2 guards out, he started Trey, but Jalen in the starting lineup. What do you like about that double big look that you guys have been using a lot lately?
It's been great. Jalen's been huge for us, like the past 5, however, so many games since he's came back. He's protecting the rim. He's being very vocal out there. He's spreading the floor on offense, shooting the ball well. Attacking the paint. He's being very aggressive. So Jalen has been huge for us, and you can see it anytime he's on the court. I feel like it's always a positive.
From just like an emotional perspective, after losing Kobe and Josh, was there anything of this game like relief that you guys were able to still get to that same level without them?
Those 2 guys, those are, they had a snake for our team. They had the ball in their hands a lot for this team, so we knew once they went down, it was kind of, shocking last game that happened during the game, but yesterday during walkthrough practice, we knew that each and every single buddy had to be a little bit 1% better in their role. Whatever your strengths were, you have to be extra better in those strengths. Don't try to do anything that you don't usually do because they're not on the court, but just excel in your strengths.
What does Trey Jones mean as far as the way he orchestrates the offense, keep things going, and the kind of game he had, scoring 20 points, assists without a turnover, really impressive effort.
He's been great all year for us. I feel like when Trey has the ball in his hands, he's always going to find something good. If that's for him scoring or it's for passing to a teammate, he's great, especially on the defensive side. He's active with his hands in the passing lanes, getting steals. He may be a short guard, but he plays bigger than his size, so he's been huge for us this whole year.
Feel like a little like NFL out there sometimes, and he does those full court passes.
Oh yeah, I always make a joke. Him and Kev always get like one of those a game. So, like I said, he's not scared of throwing passes. He's not scared of making mistakes, and that's what makes him good.